Another quick tip, doing an oil change. If you'll notice up there, there is an O-ring. It is still attached to the oil filter adapter. If we were to not notice that, and if we were to spin another oil filter on there, it would gush and make a mess. Boss would be very unhappy. You'd be cleaning up extra oil. Really, really, really unpleasant. I'll tell you, you only ever do that once, or well, hopefully you only ever do that once, or hopefully you never do it. Now, the time when you really want to suspect that is if you're trying to take an oil filter off and it's really, really, really hard to get off. If it's cranked on there. And it's not just hard to get at the first little turn and then it's freewheels off. But if you have to do about a turn and a half and it's pretty stiff, that full turn and a half, suspect that that rubber O-ring is stuck to the adapter. Now, sometimes that's in a spot you can't really see very well. So if you can't see that, the other thing you can do is look at the oil filter. See, there's no O-ring on there. Sometimes it's easier to just check the oil filter, make sure you see an O-ring. If you don't see an O-ring, find it. Or, if you're back up there, say you can't really see it, get your hand up there, feel it. If you feel that bump, because these will just come right off. Get this light back down there. These will just come right off. You touch that and it'll slide off really, really easy. So if you can't see it, check the old oil filter, put your fingers up there, only takes a second. Cram that back in there, it's pretty deformed because it's hot. So you pull your old filter off, you should see that. If you don't see anything, find this O-ring. Otherwise you got a big mess to clean up, especially on a diesel. God.